watching Throttle House Express. I'm Thomas.
And I'm James.
And we just drove the new Charger Daytona EV.
Yes, and that came out last week, and it was
fine.
It
was fine. And we realized that we'd driven that without actually beating the previous game.
Of Challengers.
Of Challenger.
Right.
Yeah.
And this would have been...
That's this.
Final boss.
This is the final boss. This is the Demon 170.
Yeah, and this belongs to fellow car YouTuber Miles Per Hour. And we couldn't turn that offer down when he said he had it. And if you haven't seen the stuff, he's POV. He's one of those POV things.
It's great. It's awesome.
I always thought that was like an adult section for a website.
It doesn't, yeah.
But it can also be car stuff.
It's also quite wholesome, yes.
Very wholesome. Check out his channel.
Yes. Anyway, this is his. This is his baby. This is the Demon 170. This is the most baddest, demonest demon that ever demoned.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. It was 1,025 horsepower?
Yeah, instead of the 840 that the normal demon achieves on race gas.
So this is on E85.
E85, which is why it says alcohol injected here.
Yeah.
It has yellow accents everywhere, brake calipers in the eye of the demon, which now says 170.
Yeah.
And there's a bit on the passenger dashboard as well that says demon, instead of just red, it's in red and yellow.
Yeah. It's nice, though, that the final one, they didn't just do, like, body kit, fancy name, change the fuel out of... It's completely been reworked over. Like, it's got a bigger supercharger, right? 3 liter?
Yeah, instead of 2.7.
Yeah. So there's more boost. The engine has been completely messed with. I think the camshaft is the only thing that's left over from the regular Demon.
Does that mean the supercharger has the same displacement as a Toyota Supra?
Yeah, no. It does.
That's the level of power we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah, it's serious.
You've given up the front wide body. That's how you know it's a Demon 170, one of the ways.
Yeah, there's a wide body in the back, not on the front. And it's got really sticky looking Mickey Thompson drag radials, front and rear.
That looks like a weird, absurd aftermarket choice.
It really does.
But it's from factory.
I'm actually super excited to drive this, because you know that this car cannot put its power down in the real world. It just cannot.
It never has been able to.
It's never,
and now this has more power.
It's going to be worse than ever.
But it has more tire.
Yeah, but it's more tire, but it has specifically drag radial tire, where the science of these tires is that they're supposed to be lowered pressures, they heated up, and they like flex and grip and grab onto a VHT prep surface, and we're here in a dusty California.
But it didn't. We're not going to follow the rules.
No, we never have.
Like the same way this didn't follow the rules.
What do you mean?
This got an NHRA violation letter ban for running a sub 9-second quarter mile without a safety cage and a parachute.
Right.
So it's naughty, we're going to be naughty.
We're going to try, anyway.
I'm surprised, considering this was the king of the last gen, I'm surprised at how not expensive this is. Maybe I've been ruined. But this was, with all the options, which is the $6,000 of 4 leather seats, because it comes standard with 1 seat, and the paint, and some other little things, this was $110 US.
Yeah, like obviously that's not cheap, but for what is potentially the last and fastest V8 muscle car of all time.
Big title.
That is not that much money when you think about it, right? Anyway, can I drive it?
Yeah, you can drive it.
Okay,
yeah.
Let's go.
Before you do though, because of when this video is coming out, it's about to be a very special season for everyone.
Oh yeah, it is.
So I just want to say, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Why are you saying Merry Christmas?
Because WeatherTech have partnered with us on this video.
Oh. Let me guess. I'm Father Christmas?
You are Father Christmas, yes. So if you could just sing this song from the very top there, thank you very much.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. They're laser scanned for your car.
Yeah, that was good, you know, but I prepared a second song just in case you didn't give it any heart at all. Try that one, it's Wham. Give it some belly this time.
Last Christmas, you didn't have mats, and the very next day, your carpets got stained. This year, I'm sorry, I can't.
No, obviously you can't.
I have dignity, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk more about WeatherTech at the end. So let's get back to the Dodge Demon.
Please.
Okay, rolling out. So,
It looks old. It looks old now.
I know. See, we were just in the new, generation of this, this car, or well, a Charger, I guess.
Yeah, because that's all you get now.
Which is a 2-door.
Which is a 2-door. Yeah.
Yeah. And the interior is obviously completely different.
Yeah, they made a big improvement. I still really like this. I mean, I forgot how fun this gauge cluster is with the red dials.
Yeah, no, it looks like a muscle car. It looks like a vintage muscle car gauge cluster.
And the speedometer is actually less blurry in this than the new one.
Yeah, no, there's some good things about this interior. One of them is that it's very comfy, and I don't know if that's because of the seats are big and squishy and American, or it's because the Demon 170 has softer suspension for better weight transfer on the drag strip.
Right, and maybe a lot of tire.
Yeah, it's actually got a smaller wheel in the rear than in the front, like the rim,
allow for more tire.
to allow for more tire.
Interesting.
Because like in a drag car, you want that rear tire with the pressure lowered to literally deform and like hold on to the surface, right, to launch you.
Does that mean the best case scenario for a drag car is just bouncy balls in the back, like no wheel at all?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, so this is number 94. Okay, so they made 3,300 of these.
Right.
Only Canada only got 300.
It's quite a special car, isn't it?
It is. It's the finale.
All right.
Missed that.
See, here's the thing. I've never been able to put my foot down in one of these cars. One cannot ever put their foot down in one of these cars. This is going to be so much worse than those.
But if you do, you create smoke, and that's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So what modes do we have here?
So we don't have the eco button. We don't have the stuff the other ones have.
No, none of that.
This is full power all the time. Ugh.
That was fourth gear. The traction control light was flashing at me.
Well, this has E85, so it should have 1,025 horsepower.
Yeah. Wait, why does it say 1,021?
We only have 1,021.
Oh, we still haven't experienced the Demon 170.
We are 4 horsepower short purely
no.
because it can read the quality of the ethanol, and apparently this isn't 1,025 proof.
That was a quarter throttle change.
You know what I'm realizing in this moment? I don't think I've actually been in a Demon with you.
No, it's a quarter throttle. Okay. It's got all the graphs and everything that are always typically very laggy. You know what? The steering in this is so much better than the new one.
Is it?
So much better. That's quarter throttle.
And this is the red key, all right? This is the red key. That's super. I forgot how much that supercharger is a part of the experience.
It is really a part of the experience.
Listen, I don't want to poop on the...
the brakes are horrible!
That's why the new one's a much better car. And I will say I'm very excited for the 600 on the new one.
That was a full threshold brake.
Don't tell me that. I'm sitting in, I can't control anything from here.
It's so powerful.
Got a dry mouth already.
Oh, my mouth is dry.
There's fear to this.
There's
I forgot that
proper fear to this car. Oh.
Power, such power.
Such absurd power.
I mean, I have to remind myself that there is a demon on the inside of this and on the outside.
Yeah.
The 170 is for the proof, right? Like an alcohol, like of the ethanol.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Are you panic facting? He's panic facting everybody. On a mountain road in the most powerful rear-wheel drive muscle car ever made, and I'm driving. Just a little squirt here, just a little quick one. Oh, what a stupid machine.
I can feel that.
What a stupid machine.
Surely the massive tyre sidewall means that when it comes to turning, it feels not great.
It's actually not bad.
Not bad?
No, it's not bad at all.
Does it feel like you have like ultimate winter tyres on it?
No. It actually doesn't feel that much different to a Hellcat Red Eye.
Okay, I thought it would feel like bungeeing, you know.
No, honestly, it's not. No, there's like actually a decent amount of on-center feel. Like there's not any splash to the tire that I don't want. It has a stronger crankshaft and stronger rear half shafts, right?
Yeah.
And the suspension, as I said, has been completely reworked. For those that don't know, the idea of this car is very much on the drag strip, the end.
Isn't it a 1.66 second to 60?
Yeah, in absolute, insanely perfect conditions. Also, the only way you're ever going to break 9 on the quarter mile, right? And by perfect conditions, we're talking a VHT prep surface, which is like that. Literally, you walk on it and your shoes will come off, then your socks will come off, then you'll be stationary.
Right.
It's sticky.
And then all of a sudden you're Lieutenant Dan, you need new legs.
Yeah, exactly. And then you need to have the pressure's lowered. You need to heat the tires in a big smoky burnout, right? And then you need to use the trans brake, which this has, trans brake 2.0. Which is like an updated version of it, where you like hold both paddles and put your foot down and then drop the paddles, and it's a whole thing. I've used it a couple times, but it's really only for the drag strip.
Miles was saying that to get his best launches, he had to consistently change and play with the trans brake.
Yes.
So that he could get first and second gear into the right places, otherwise he was just braking traction all the time.
It is incredibly finicky, this car, and it is...
Because it's not wicked smart.
No, it's not wicked smart.
It doesn't do everything it needs to do to give you the most amount of like traction. It just is power.
Launching... Like, I'm very much a track guy. I'm like a circuit racer. I'm not a drag strip person.
Right.
Right? I like drag racing, it's fun. But anyone who says that drag racing isn't real driving has never attempted to launch one of these.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's
That's
genuinely
why I always stick you in it when
challenging.
we can do it.
Yeah, you always stick me in it. So
Well, what do they claim this in? What does the press release say?
Well, actually, I tried to read the press release, and it just played me an AC/DC song.
Right, yes, exactly. It doesn't give a shit what you want it
No,
to be.
it doesn't. Not at all. You see, I've always had a love-hate relationship. Spinning. Love-hate relationship with these cars, because this is not the type of car that I generally like or care about at all. But whenever I drive one, I friggin' love it.
You have the best time.
You have the best time.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. I don't know why. You can see his brake foot go down to hit the brake.
Nah, son. It doesn't matter who's driving. It's like I'm just not in control of what's happening. So it's
No, it's terrifying.
my body's fighting it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have much more to say about this other than I'm glad that we got a chance to experience it.
But that it's so funny. That's what this car is. It is the ultimate muscle car in that it's all muscle. It hasn't leveled up any other character trait.
No, it hasn't.
It's just if you only level up strength, that's what this is.
Yeah, like when they had the meeting for this car, and they're like, what should we do with the 170? It's like the final big one. Someone just said, more.
More.
Yeah, that's it. That's all they did. More of everything. Like the Demon was already stupid, and this is just stupider. Let's just take a look at it again.
All right.
So that was as silly as I expected it to be.
That was really silly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give the new one some time.
What, you mean some time for them to put a real engine in it
Put a
and
real
make it
engine
weigh
in it.
1,000 pounds less?
Yes.
Yeah, that. Okay.
Because the new one's got some good stuff going for it. However, even though this is longer in the tooth than a Megalodon, I actually don't think
You see, so this is what we think of jokes before we say them on camera, you know what I mean?
No.
He's never done that. He's never done that.
A Megalodon's real, or is that just a film with Jason Statham?
No, they're real. Yeah.
That'll fester, isn't it? It's scary, isn't it?
Anyway,
yeah.
I think that this is definitely one of the cars that, on Bring a Trailer, way down the line, it's gonna crush.
Right.
Right? And I love that it's visually recognizable with the half fender bit.
Do you think it's wasted if the owners don't take it to a drag strip?
Yes and no. I mean, yes, it is wasted because that's what it's purely for.
But that was quite fun.
But that's what I mean. Like you can still experience just how ridiculous this car is on a road at any time. So I don't know.
We've credited this often with being the last true muscle car. Is it?
Is it?
Like what is there now?
There
What will there be?
Well, it's been the last muscle car for a long time.
Yeah.
In that everything else has kind of been more of a sports car. Like the Camaro and the Mustang have been more.
But Caddy came out with a CT5E Blackwing, which I know is not pure muscle in this sense, but that's still, supercharged V8.
I don't know. Yeah, I think in terms of the last, what a muscle car has always been, which is classically to take just kind of a big sedan or coupe, put a overpowered engine in it, so the whole thing feels like it's shaking itself to death.
Yes.
That's what a muscle car should be.
Viscerality.
Yes.
And what did Ralph Gilles say? He said it's a an assault, a visual assault.
A visual assault, yes.
Standing here now, I think this looks better than the new one. I know we said the new one's design's got it quite right, but I
don't, yeah, no, the new one is really good looking. It's a really good looking.
But there's more to life.
Than being really ridiculously good looking? No, the new one is, they did a good job.
They did a good job.
They did a good job. They could have made it, they could have BMW'd it.
They could have done.
And they didn't.
Okay, so let's celebrate this.
Yes.
And then be hopeful for the new one.
Okay.
That doesn't sound, that wasn't as controversial as it sounded.
No.
But yeah, Demon 170.
Here it is.
You are the beast you say you are. All right, over to Father Chris Matz.
Chris Matz, right. I gotta do that.
All I want for Christmas is mats. James, that's actually worse. Why don't I just tell people about the high performance liners and how they're laser skinned for your car and how they keep your carpets really clean, and we really like them.
Yeah, that would have been a better idea actually. Also, if you're trying to get someone a gift in time for Christmas, they have gift cards now. Well done.
I'm a bit itchy.
Genuinely a disturbing sight.
Why don't I have to be naked under it?
We're all naked under our clothes. 1 second.